Welcome back to the channel, Super Snails. It has been 2 months since I have basically updated anything as far as the rift in my alternate account. I have been doing my hoarding videos on my main. Once I reached the rift, I was like, okay, I'm good. And I did mention that I was going to go ahead and help you guys out with what you guys should be focusing on. But I haven't done that because I don't know, it just went over my head. So this is what 2 months of exploring in the rift looks like. So basically what I did was I went ahead and I worked on these little guys right here. I worked on these guys right here, and I worked on these guys right here. Now I'm currently working on these ones. I had to put a point into this one even initially, because I think I put a few points in here. Yeah, 2 points. Because this one was like, I don't know, it was like too expensive, or maybe it wasn't showing up. I don't know. Because after I knocked this one out, I think I needed to put like 1 or 2 points. I don't know. I can't remember exactly why, but I am literally trying to focus on this because I would get more extra time chests, evolutionary chests, tools, all that stuff. So whenever I go into these dimensions, you can go ahead and get more stuff. So this is kind of like flipping. When I say flip the grids, it's like they started out at white and then to purple. See, so you're taking the little white tiles and you're flipping them into, you know, green, blue, purple, and unfortunately there's no gold, because that would be actually pretty insane if all of these were like gold. Unfortunately, actually, as far as unfortunate, there are some whites still. Like, this is still like a garbage level. I don't know how to change this one. Not that I need to, but like, I guess they don't really give you that too many cells and stuff. But yeah, the purpose of this is, okay, I got that far. So I basically did 2 months of raw strengthening myself, my snail really, in the rift. So I'm going to now, in real time, I'm just going to go ahead and goof around a little bit, and hopefully it takes a lot of calculations. There we go. Hopefully I can show you guys what I would normally do, like what I did in my main account. So my main account, what I ended up doing was I ended up doing exactly this. I went and did this for a little while, and then I went into the past, and then I tried to see if I can dominate some things. So at this point, I would go ahead and take a look at like my weapons, and I would go ahead and see if I can make them stronger, and just for the most part, you know, see if I can just beat and dominate certain areas. So for the most part, all I'm doing right now is leveling up whatever I can, seeing if I can dominate or beat this guy or whatever. And I can't, which is fine, not a big deal. We can go ahead and there's no point I'm going to put in there. So we can go ahead and just quickly move on. That guy might get dominated if I had like more like maybe a tier 2 or tier 3 chucks. That would be really cool. I'd probably be able to hit him harder, but I'm actually not that strong. Like, this is my, like I said, it's my alternate account. Like, I couldn't even beat that guy, so it's fine. There are a few things here that I can't get, but that's not important. Like, if oh shit, all of a sudden I got lucky. I haven't been lucky here in a minute, since we are in what do you call it, lottery week. I might as well grab the tokens and stuff like that and just move on with my life. So that is what I'm going to do. I haven't done this in a while, so I don't even remember if like Korea is done or anything like that. But for the most part, it could be. I don't know. But since I am going to be traveling, but I am not going to be like focused on the travel aspect. Here's where we swap them, and honestly, it's not like I have like +1, +2. I almost don't even feel like doing this because it's so the amount is not very, it's not very like enormous. It's not like a big jump. It's not like 4 to 5 or something like that, you know what I mean? So it's like, all right, maybe I could have done the crit or something like that, but it doesn't matter. We're putting our exploration gear, and we're putting it like, you know, to level 1, and then we are going to attempt to go in. Now I want to make sure that my equipment's equipped, so I put those in the back. That's fine. I have this weird thing where I'm like, if I'm gonna be attacking, they're gonna be in the front, and also like whatever is here on the first spot for me, it's like it's a placeholder. So I know that if I look here, right, if this is here, then I know that this is my daily hitman one. It's just a simple little thing that I do. So I got to do all this work when we're done. This is why you only do this every now and then, because it's kind of like a chore. Since we are going into the past and into the future of Korea, we have no choice. We have to use the mat tablet. But I'm also trying to see if I can get more of these slate levels, or whatever the dust is to upgrade the thing. So I have to bring the mat tablet. So it has to. It's all. It's all, what do you call it? This guy right here that matters. Please tell me. Okay, good. You're in Barata, which is not a big deal. So we want this because this gives us crit. This gives us crit damage, and then this also gives us fire damage. So we want to go ahead and hit as hard as possible where we are going. This is HP, which we're probably not even going to need. The intel we're not going to need, and we can change it. We can look for something that's, you know, more sexy, I guess, as far as like damage goes. Like maybe intel. Again, that's not important. Crit damage is good. Man, that crit damage is like another one. This one's so good. It's in Cathay, so I think, let me see. I want to make sure that I'm not messing up my what do you call it? My museums, because you don't want to go ahead and swap over your museum stuff, and then all of a sudden that like, you know, you take away. Whoa, okay, it's probably because I have something better. So don't look at that and be like, oh, that shouldn't be there. It probably belongs there. All right, so Cathay is this one. So if I take him out, it might hurt that from being an S+. So I'm just gonna go in with what I have. I think this is good enough, because there's a possibility that I'm actually swinging for the fences. This is probably still intel and stuff like that, which I really want damage. I really want damage. So I am gonna continue looking real quick. That gives me damage, but unfortunately, actually, you know what? Not unfortunate, because even though it doesn't give you like the 49, let's see what it looks like. Let's see what my my numbers look like. So right now, these numbers look like this. So I'm at 46%, 10, 1, 1. Okay, so 10, 1, 1, 1. So basically all 10, 1, 1, 1s, and what was this? 46%. So we want to go ahead and change it, put the Voyager in, and when we change it, it goes from 46 to 45. So I lose 5, and then everything, I lose a good amount. I lose a good amount. So I don't think it was worth it. I don't think it was worth it for the attack. The attack alone and the rush. Like, if we change it back, it went to 700. So I don't even think it's worth it. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it. Yeah, it doesn't even compute. That number doesn't. Yeah, that's fine. Just we're gonna leave this alone. We're gonna leave these relics in here, and it's gonna be fine. Clearly, the blue buff is just that much bigger than anything else. So I am going to go ahead and refresh my food stash. The cool thing is I also have a bunch of speed ups. I have, like, you know, whatever, 2 days. So in 2 days you can go ahead and do a lot. So we're gonna go travel into the future, because I don't know, it's the first one, it's no big deal. And then we're gonna go ahead and just fast forward, because it doesn't take that long. So a day can actually get you up to where you get stuck. So we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna try to beat these guys, and then if we beat them, we hopefully move on. So I have the mat tablet, which is the only way I can travel into the past and to the future. So trying to get that strong is important. Now, this doesn't matter. Dominating them does not matter. It just doesn't. You can beat them and it's fine. Dominating them gives you whatever that. So they'll drop certain things. So she'll drop this. If you dominate her, we'll go ahead and skip this because it's really not a big deal. She gets dominated, which I don't mind because she kind of fine and shit. That moving on. So she's pushing a beverage cart, so she might be like a flight attendant. So cool. The Korea is actually like one of the easier ones, but later on they start getting a little harder. And again, that's all that matters, is that you win and then you move forward. So okay, these are dominated. I don't have to come back to Korea's timeline in this, and they also gave me some quantum foam, so that's really good. This is part of a relic that is pretty good. Pretty good. That's really good. That's really good. That's really good. So yeah, I mean it's 2x, but it's fine. This one's really good. 2x, 6%. It's got a high enough percent chance, so that's good. All right, so we leave. We do it all over again, and we get our goodies. We collect our stuff, and then we just do it again. But this time we go to the past, so not a big deal. I don't even need to refresh because I do have a lot of food. Oh shit. So okay, we're gonna go in the past, and here we are. Fast forward only 3 hours, so it doesn't hurt us that much. I accidentally clicked it because I was on autopilot, and I put myself I made myself do a fast forward in the, what do you call it, but that's okay, whatever. Because I I think with my current power level I should probably get stuck somewhere in like maybe Cathay or Yamato. Like I think it's gonna be like one of those two or something like that, because they do eventually incrementally get stronger. So this is just something, this is how I would do it. This is what I've been preaching since like the beginning, since I figured out, like, man, I know that I'm gonna get stronger as I move on. So this is why you leave wherever realm you're in. You want to leave it as soon as possible so that you can get stronger in the next realm. As you can see, they just got dominated. It's not like I did anything special. I didn't min max. I didn't do anything, you know. I didn't shave any I didn't cut any corners. I didn't shave any of the ice. I didn't do any of that. All I did was spent 2 months getting stronger in the rift, when the rift is available for some of you guys, because some of you guys will not have that. Obviously, as soon as you get this going, you want to put it in here. I probably could have done this a while ago, to be honest. And in the comment section, maybe some of you guys are going to be like, especially some of you OGs that are they just watch my videos just to like fact check me. At this point I'm just being fact checked, which is fine. I don't have any issues with that, because first of all, I don't want to put out misinformation, because I want you guys to have the most I want you guys to make the most well-informed decisions. So when Matt Tablet is equipped, Sand of Time gained in exploration is 1.5. So we want to get more of that. So that's why you would want to put that. And maybe within a month you could have gotten, beat the first, Korea level. Maybe, I'm not sure. But I just kind of chilled because I'm in absolutely no rush. So if this is just a quick rundown, okay? This is my advice to any new snail that's watching this video today. If you're in here, if you're in Korea and you beat the last guy and you see that this is at like 80 or 90, don't worry about it. Just immediately go here. You didn't dominate him, but that's okay. Come here, get stronger. You're probably going to end up beating this at 90 something, and then come here, and then you're going to get hard stuck, and then you want to come back all the way over here and 100% that, so that you can come to the what do you call it? It's I forget which vending machine is, but you can come here, click the little circle right here, and I think it's the museum one, right? So the museum one's gonna drop you like postcards or give you relics for certain things that you do, and they cost you 5 medals. It's super cheap. It's awesome. And then you can just go ahead and you can start accruing medals for the area that you just beat, which is really good. It's really important. And then you just go ahead and you just move on. So you beat Cathay, and then you go to America. And then if you want to dominate it, you can dominate it probably by the time you get into Britland halfway through. And then you come back here, and then you go bam, just knock them out and stuff. So that's what I recommend to like a lot of players. I know there are some absolute like min-maxers out there, and you know who you are. I know exactly who you guys are too, because we go through the chat all the time, and a lot of you guys just want to like, how do I get like just enough power to beat this guy? And you guys are trying to get that shit done as soon as possible. I am not that guy. I am not that guy. Never will be that guy. At least I don't think I am. Because I'm like, okay, listen, the easiest, the path of least resistance for me is to just move on, get stronger, and come back and dominate. But, doesn't mean you can't do it your way. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with you guys doing it your way, because it makes you guys happy, right? So do it that way. This is a skin dump. I like it. This is pretty good. Skin dump or avatar dump, which is really good because then we get more points for our avatar score, which is really nice. This is the sand dust thing, redeemed for speed ups. So now we're getting a little bit more. So they gave us 10. We're getting 1.5. So that should be like what, 15 or something. I guess it didn't show me, or maybe at the end it'll like tally it up or something like that. But whatever. Maybe that's a fixed number, but like the ones you get from exploring is different because there's no way that by giving me 10, this is all I get. I don't, whatever. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. So you always want to move on and you always want to get stronger and then you want to come back. If you want to be a min-maxer, be a min-maxer. I am not going to be able to help you too well on the min-maxing stuff. Oh, I love that one. I forgot how much I love that one. And then when he wins, like sometimes he's got like a plant and oh God, I miss that animation because it's like, it's just a gorgeous animation where he could just blow fire and the fire looks really sick. Oh man. And then if he just like if he's got enough HP to like kill them outright or something like that, he just eats them. Just I didn't mean to skip it. I didn't mean to skip it. I just autopilot sometimes. I'll let this one play out. I'll let this one play out because just I honestly I miss this animation. Oh, by the way, when it's blue like that, that's how you know he just charged up. He blew the fire on him. When it's blue like that, that's how you know you have their weakness. So the rush pulls in. I just drained him for like a shitload. I got the water, and unfortunately he didn't do the thing because I think he needed to be hit one more time. So there's a possibility that we might be able to see it. I'll save it for the last guy. Hopefully, it's just I think it's one of the coolest animations, and you don't get to see it outside of this, and it's so. Look at how cool that is, dude. Look at that shit, bro. Oh, damn, yo, he got bonked. He's like, get out of here, dog. We strong now. I don't remember being this strong after just 2 months, but hey, that's what happens when you go to the gym for 2 months straight. You come back swole, dog. You know what I'm saying? If you're a min-maxer and you join the channel, the Discord, our Discord, my Discord, it's at this point not my Discord, it's our Discord because the snails that are there have a life of their own. It's just you guys just go at it, and sometimes when I log in, I'm like 40 messages. I'm like, holy crap. I need to catch up. I need to catch up. So I end up doing that stuff, and you guys just chime in, have questions, you help each other out, which is awesome. That's the way it should be. So and if I'm not there, it's because either I'm asleep. If somebody else is not answering, it's because they're asleep or they're IRL doing things and stuff like that, right? So yeah, cool. But yeah, so that the min-maxers are there. There are some players that are like extremely there we go. There are some players out there that are like, yo, this is what I'm gonna do. By tomorrow, I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna calculate that, blah blah blah, and that's great. I think that's great. I think that's awesome that players think and react that way. But if you want to take this game as chill and laid back as I do that. That's a huge ass long rant, but then again, I am doing this, so I gotta fill it up with something. So I'm just gonna talk my thoughts. I'm gonna just release my thoughts. I'm gonna let you guys see them or hear them. See them? Yeah, see my thoughts, so that you can understand that you can take your time with this and not feel like you're super behind, but you'll also become stronger by just moving to the next one. And not all of these are 100% at all. Wow, dude. Am I going to be able to see the bite? Okay, so you live here. Good. And now, go underwater. Go under. Oh, where's the one that he goes under and then he fucking mauls the dude? Anyway, I like those animations. It might be in the next one. But these guys got completely dominated. This was the future, right? This looks like future. It looks like a tech board. So I'm assuming it's the future. Has to be. Cool. Okay. So we're going to do this one more time, and this time we're going to hit the past, make sure I don't screw it up. Also, it lets you know here that you beat it or conquered it or whatever. So I think if you beat it, it'll still give you the 4 for 4, but if you dominate, so it's kind of a pain in the ass to know if you dominated it or not. You'd actually have to come back here, fast forward it, or come here and look and see if it has bullets already on them. So that's a thing. So yeah, this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring it back. There's a bunch of skins here. I'm gonna be collecting a lot of avatar scores right now, which is really nice. So do yourself a favor, do exactly this, and you'll just get stronger, because you're going to also be increasing the level of your mat tablet. So your mat tablet will also increase in power, and by doing so, it'll release the trait, the realm trait. And if you can get that, then you can start pumping more power into him. Or yeah, I think it's a spirit or some shit. And as it gets stronger, you can go ahead and collect more dust or something like that. Like I was trying to see it here, like right here, like when you get to 30. The thing is, I don't know if I'm going to get to 30 right now anyway, because it gets pretty hard. Like I think at like some 40 million is when I actually was able to beat all of them, like all the way up to Barata. So it's tough. It's tough as shit. Himiko, okay, so she should die, or not die, but like get defeated just like everybody else. It's probably death though. I mean, we're attacking pretty hard. Yeah, that's death. That attack is insane, dude. Whew, 2 hits? Yo, shorty got wrecked in 2 hits. What? Okay. I guess the past is weaker than the future, and so maybe, I don't know. So at this point, I am just going to go ahead and fast forward all of this. I'm not going to go ahead and kill you guys with this. I'm going to just continue moving forward, and I will maybe post like the next few realms to see if I get, stuck or something like that, so you guys can see like what power level I'm at and what you should expect of like, oh, I should be I should be able to beat these guys at this point. Like some of you will actually want to do this a lot sooner, because I'm dominating these guys. So like a month ago, I should have probably posted this video. I should have made this video like a month ago, so that I could have at least beat them. And then this month, right? Every month, right? I should be once a month. I should be doing this, probably on the first of the month or something like that, just so I can keep a good placeholder on my memory to like swap all my gear and all that stuff, just so that I can go back and be like, okay, I'm gonna try to dominate or beat certain realms so that I can increase my mat tablet, because this is just one of those things that you're gonna want to do when you're in the Rift. It's a Rift exclusive kind of thing. Because you're going to be spending so much time in the Rift. It takes a whole day to clear the whole thing. Initially, it's going to take a lot longer, but once you start getting like intel, that's why a lot of us preach to upgrade your tracks. The tracks is one of your gears. It helps you travel faster in this game. It helps you travel faster. It helps you get more intel. It's nice, and it gives you regular rush stats, stuff like that. So, okay, so this is the first 2 are completely dominated, and I'm going to end this here, because not end this video, but like end this exploration real quick, because I believe I got extra pieces of the foam party. Yeah, quantum foam. I don't know if you guys I don't know if you guys get the reference foam party. Anybody? Going once? Going twice? And Miles Morales' father, he's like, what is that? What club is that? Is it foam party? And in Spider-Man, Into the Spider-Verse or Into the Multiverse or some shit. So now we get more. Now we're gonna get more, and this for sure has to be placed in the Rift. Right now, it's not a big deal because we're not in the Rift. But as soon as I'm done with the video or whatever, I'm gonna go ahead and put this guy in there, because yeah, it matters. It matters. So we're gonna go. Oh, you know what's funny? I don't think I swapped my gear. I dominated that shit without this gear. Maybe put the right gear on. So we dominated Korea, and we dominated Yamato. So now we're gonna go ahead and put Cathay on. And this is what's really good about doing this too as well, because you get 155. That's awesome. I am currently working on this right now because of the fissures. I want to be able to get these coins, so that's why I'm working on the fissures like all day, every day. I don't care what the cost is. That's exactly what I'm doing, and that's why I'm doing it. So if you guys are like, oh, what should I put points into, etc., it's like, okay, this is not a fissures, or this is not an avatar only video, but I'm just saying that's what I would do, because every time they dump and they give you a bunch of avatars, or you beat a bunch of people or whatever, you get those. So that's really good. So we're gonna go ahead and put some points into this. This is really good. Sand of time obtained in exploration is gonna increase because of these little points. Cathay map to the past and future Cathay. Cool. We're just gonna go ahead and throw whatever we can. Unlock time beacon of America to get a little more. So now you know the value of going to the past and getting these points and putting them in there. All right, let's go ahead and load up some food. Let's go into here. See how like these are not even 100%. Remember, 2 months. I left as soon as I could. As soon as possible, bang, 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 bang. I got the fuck out of there. I got out of there because it doesn't matter. It didn't matter at the time. It matters now though. It matters now because now we can go ahead and are strong enough to possibly go back and just, you know, beat the shit out of them. Oh, this is it, we're not in. Wait. I don't remember this interaction. I don't remember this interaction like at all. That's interesting. Okay, so there was some strange interaction here. Sure, we're just gonna go ahead and fast forward that so that we can go ahead and fight these guys. Cool. More skins. I dig it. I dig it. More skins. I'm not reading their story. I read them once, and I don't even remember. I don't remember their stories. I'm sorry, devs, if you guys are watching my videos, that I am going to fast forward the stories, but the truth is I already read it once, and not all of them are memorable. So yeah, 4 rounds. Oh, I could not dominate, but this is good. This is good because I'm not going to be able to dominate all of them. That means that they're by the third one, after 2 months, the third one is that much tougher. And I do have the weapon for this, so that should give me like. I mean, I could maybe try. No, okay. I was gonna say Lubu, but I'm like, no, you can't use Lubu because you can't travel back in time with Lubu. You need the Mad Tablet. So the one thing about the Mad Tablet is the Mad Tablet is weak, so you have to be strong, because when you travel back in time into the past and the future, you're not allowed to use the Cosmos, the Mirror, Lubu. You can't use Guy Park. You can't do anything. You can't use nothing. You can't farm with Lady Liberty or something like that. You need Mad Tablet. You need to be able to go into the past and the future with that. And it's not really the strongest. It's not really a combat. It's more of a time travel thing. Holy Avatar dump. Awesome. That's really good. I don't mind. I don't mind fighting 15, 20 of these guys, because they drop like 15 points of Avatar points each. So if you're trying to farm a tier or a list of like maybe home resources, or rift buffs, or fissure buffs, or daily hitman buffs, or in club buffs, or whatever, that is going to help out. So I welcome all the skins, you know what I'm saying? But that being said, there's a lot of them. There's a whole bunch of them. The thing I'm wondering is, with all the skins that they're dropping for us to, or avatars, whatever, for us to have, right? Like, I wonder if the devs, I wonder, I have doubt, because I don't know who could be this meticulous, but just because I'm not doesn't mean they're not. And I need to dominate to get the pieces. Oh, that sucks, but whatever. I'll still beat them. I wonder if they do the calculations. I'm like, we should be dropping 16 avatar points at this point. We should be dropping like 20 at this point, and so on. Oh, I got it. All right, cool. I didn't dominate, but I did get it. So that's good. Didn't it say dominate? It was in red. It said dominate. I don't know. Maybe I misread it. I'll take a look. I could have sworn you didn't need to dominate it, so I was right, but then I questioned myself because I thought it said dominate. But again, I wonder if they know, like, hey, by this point in time, you need to have, you know, we need to put a boss that has 15 underlings, right? Or just so that we can go ahead and help these guys put more points into whatever, you know, because I don't know how they I don't know. I don't actually know. I'm just curious to like know, when do they know, because not all of these have this many avatars to do that. You know, sometimes you fight a guy and there's only 3 bosses before you fight the main boss, right? Before you fight the main apostle, he has like 4 or 5, maybe 2 or 3, or even 1 sometimes. He'll have 1 boss or 3 henchmen or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I wonder if they know that. I wonder if they're like, yeah, I think at this point we need to just give them, I don't know, 150 points worth. And how do we divide that? Well, we need 10 little underlings, and it's like they're like, okay, well, we're gonna give them this amount of damage, this amount of HP, and that's it. But we're in Lubu's place, right? We're in what do you call it? So there's generals, and the generals, you know, the generals die just as fast as Lubu. I fucking hate the generals. They suck. C said need to dominate Imperial Guard. So I didn't dominate anything. So, but if I get that, if I get the shard, I'm not gonna complain because I'm not dominating the Emperor. The Emperor is pretty damn strong. I just want to see if the 4 of 4 shows up into the future. See, I'm at 6. Emperor dropped something. He still dropped it. He still dropped it. He didn't get dominated. He did not get dominated. So that's, oh, this is what I swear to God I saw. Am I just seeing the? It's late. It's 2 in the morning. But it's regardless. I could have sworn that. Whatever. All right, I'm back out here, and this is probably where I get my extra percentage of the sand of time from the exploration. I get more stuff for whatever. That none of the other stuff really matters. The black tadpoles. Excuse me, tablets. Jesus Christ, it's late. I'm such a procrastinator. I'm doing this at like 1 in the morning. So let's take a quick look at if we did the 4 of 4. I just want to know, because if it's a domination thing, it's not it is a domination thing. Okay, so when you dominate them, that's how you know, by getting the 4 of 4. But we didn't need to do anything crazy, right? We got the shards. We got the shards for the tablet. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? We got those from just beating them. So our tablet is getting stronger. It was at 11 when we first started this. So yeah, let's do that. And then we got more points. 125. Like, how do they know that this is exact, like, that we need what we need? 125 points puts me at it's 8-9. So it's pretty close. Yeah, I want to put these in because if it helps me get more fissure coins, then that's really what I'm about. Right now, I want these fissure coins. I'm close, man. 3,000. I need another 100, which is great because then once I'm done with the fissures, I don't have to put any more points onto these. And then anyway, I'm not doing that. We are not doing avatars. No, this is not an only avatar video. This is a blast from the past. We are going into the I don't even know what I'm gonna call this, but this is definitely my alternate account, like progression after, like well, maybe I'll call it like 2 month after 2 months or something, 2 months progress report or some shit. Like what I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. It doesn't matter right now. That's something I need to worry about. But yeah, let's go ahead and... All right, listen. If you guys didn't know, when it's blue, it's good. That means you have the weakness. That means your rush is in full effect. I'll show you when you attack once and then you attack again. That is your rush. That is your pursuit. Boom, boom. You saw how it attacks twice? If you don't have the rush, if it's in red, if that little circle is in red, because I was reading on the Discord, so I was like, I never thought about it. I was like, I could have sworn I've gone over it a bunch of times, but maybe I don't highlight it enough and I don't give it enough time for people to like actually take a look and see what I'm talking about. But like see, he should have rush, but maybe he does. Do you have rush? No, they don't have rush either, huh? They just have a simple attack. I know that like other things have rush. Other bosses have rush, but he does not. He does not have rush. I never paid attention to that. I was like, I always thought everything had rush. These guys do not have rush. These guys have attack, blah blah blah. You know who does probably have rush? The boss, the apostle. The apostle might actually have it. So once we get to this, hopefully I can not look like an absolute ass right now. Because right now I look like okay, so I just don't know everything, man. I just don't know, and that's fine. I don't care. No, he doesn't have it. All right, whatever. Maybe yo, I know that there's like units that have rush. Boom, boom, pow. And sometimes they have rush if they're like really big monsters. They don't like attack twice. They actually, if they have your rush, they actually combine it all, and it looks like one attack, but they're actually applying the rush. It's kind of wild, especially if you're wearing like an avatar or a skin that is like massive, like if it's a building or something like that, and that's what you chose to have, right? And it's bigger than like, you know, it takes up whatever, like something like this, and your snail like really small, but it's whatever. They just attack once if you see that in the arena, but they hit you for like a lot. That's because their rush is being applied. That's what that means. Again, if it's red, you can't. You're not hitting. Why am I dominating this section? Oh, because it's the past, and the past is a little weaker than the future. I always start with the future. That's probably why. Ooh, we gonna get 100, baby. We gonna get 100 skill points. So I'm gonna be able to knock that shit out, and just in time, because the Manhunter hasn't been out for that long. It's been out for like what, 3 or 4 months now. maybe not. Maybe it's been out for a couple weeks or something, and I just feel like it's been out. Didn't it come out in like August? I don't know. So that's another reason for you guys to knock this out as soon as possible. Not dally like I did for 2 months. I swear to God, I just turned the brain off, man. and just I wanted to get the I didn't turn no I have to forgive myself because I didn't turn off my brain. I really was just farming hard in the rift to get those tiles marked. So yeah, that's the basic reason why I did it. So I'm gonna stick with that. It wasn't like an idea, or like it's not like a conscious decision to do that. But once I have like a focus, like once I start focusing on something that I really want to like close in on and get, I will do that. Like I wanted to get those tiles. I wanted to flip those tiles because when I'm in the rift, I want to be able to farm whatever. And so that's what I'm going to have. I want to have those, right? Cool. That's why I did it. So it's not for nothing, right? Because you're going to be farming in the rift, and you want to get as much stuff as you can so that you can unlock more museum places where you can put your artifacts. You want to as you're farming, you're farming for the purple tiles when you land on them, things like that. So yeah, there's good reason that I took 2 months off before I came back and tried to dominate whatever. The thing is that once I'm done here, I think because I'm super tired. You guys get the gist of what I'm doing right now. I don't think you guys need to watch me talk about this any further. I really don't think so. You're gonna hit a wall, okay? So I'll promise you, you're gonna hit a wall. I don't know what the wall is, or maybe I'll continue this in part 2 of maybe during the day when I'm not like. Right now I'm super tired. I hit a wall. I hit my personal physical wall where I'm like super tired. So maybe we'll continue this tomorrow. And if you guys are okay with that, just give me I don't know, 10 likes on the video. And if you guys hit 10 likes on the video, I'll know that you guys want me to do that. I don't even care. I don't. If you guys get what I'm saying, that's fine. If you want me to continue to show you where I get stuck, because this is what I'll do to show you where I'm stuck, right? I'll show you where my hard stats are. I will show you like my equipment and all that other stuff, and then I will then keep going, keep talking about new things, maybe, I don't know. And then I will then continue helping you guys out by showing you, okay, this is where I got stuck, and this is for the most part what to expect, So now I can go and come in here and actually start my exploration. I can get some more dust, what do you call it? What do they call it? Sand of time. So we go ahead and now we're at almost 50% sand of time, which is really good. We're gonna go into Britland next, obviously, and then look at that, where we got some points, which is really nice. And yeah, I also yes, it doesn't matter. It does. They tried to it does matter because it's still not gonna be 100. Oh, what a pain in my ass. Look how fucking close that is. What a pain in my ass. I can't put the 10 in. Oh no. Was there 100 one? Did I miss out on a 100 piece? Nah, that's what I was actually looking for. I was like, man, where are the 100 pieces? There's no 100 piece there. A 100 piece would have been nice. A 100 piece would have been super good, because then now I have to go over the 3. But that's okay, because that's going to be, whatever. So, well, I'll probably end up doing a continuation of this. So this is going to be part 1 of this. I'm sorry, guys. I'm super tired. I just got. If you guys know what tired feels like. So you guys know exactly how I feel. So I'm gonna cut it. I'll edit it in the morning, and then I'll do a video afterwards, continuing this progress. And then I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.